everyone, it's me, LizzabethRae from Witchy Things and Crafty Things, and welcome to whatever day it is in isolation. Life is really fluid and changing a lot right now. These changes aren't just little things, they're dramatic sweeping changes that are affecting all of us. So today we're going to go through some tips and tricks on how to maintain your mental health and how to help those around you through this hard time while maintaining our isolated status. I want to make a note right now because while I'm talking about this, I'm going to talk about being isolated. The reason for this is because unfortunately, a lot of people have no idea how to social distance in an effective manner. And it's causing all of us to suffer, so we're going to talk in isolation terms. You might be saying, well, Beth, what does isolation even mean? And to self-isolate means to completely avoid anywhere that you're coming in contact with people or things that you touch or people cough on or you cough on. You have to avoid these places to be properly isolating. Isolation is the most effective way for us to be targeting this virus. It will stop the spread between us, but it's also really hard on the psyche. So it's important to find things that will spark little bits of joy in your everyday life. Here are some ways that you can help maintain your emotional and mental well-being. Take care of your body. For some of us, this might mean meditating or dancing or eating fresh and healthy food. Some of us, this might be exercising. And it's really easy to fall out of that habit when you're in isolation or in crisis. So if that's you, really consider picking that habit back up again. It will help. Do an activity that you enjoy. This might be baking or painting or playing a video game. As long as it distracts your mind and makes you feel happy, then it's going to help your mental health. Talk to people. In this day and age, staying in contact is remarkably easy. Through FaceTime or Facebook or Skype or Zoom, we are capable of talking to each other almost all of the time. Take advantage of that and stay in touch. And lastly, but maybe most importantly, is to be aware of how much news you're taking in and what that news actually is. Make sure it's factual and official, not just random fear-mongering that you find on any website. That stuff is just designed to scare you and force you into reading more news to try to confirm if it's real or not. This is just going to cause you more stress. Make sure you unplug for a while so that you can refill your cup. However, this time is super stressful. And if you're finding that your mental health is deteriorating, it's time to call your healthcare professional. Obviously, not a lot of us want to be going into clinics right now, but many doctors are willing to work over the phone. It's important to reach out for help, especially if you have an underlying mental health condition that can make things way harder for you in the long run. Next, let's talk quickly about what we can do to help other people and to help fight this virus. I'm going to break this down into 5 parts. I'm really hoping that most of you, all of you, have already heard these and are following these instructions. Number 1, wash your hands. At least 11 times a day for 20 seconds a time, at least, with warm water and soap. This is one of the easiest things that you can do to kill the virus. Wash your hands. Number 2, stay out of public places. Stay away from playgrounds, stay away from stores. Don't go there. It's a good way to stop the transmission between people. Number 3, this one's hard, but prepare yourself. If you do get sick, which some of us are going to, it's important to be ready, to have your fever-reducing medicine, to have cough suppressants, to have what you need to be able to make it through being sick. I know that's hard to think about, but it will take stress off in the long term. Number 4, don't touch your face. This is so important and so many people don't even think about it. When you touch things and you touch your face, you're just transmitting everything just directly to your face. That's no good. Don't touch your face. Don't touch anything, but don't touch your face. Number 5, again, stay at home. Stay away from people. Stay away from parks. Stay away from malls. Stay away from any people that don't live within your household with you. This is what isolation means. Isolation is our best weapon against this virus. If you are an essential worker, you are a hero right now. And if you are not, then you need to do your part in saving those essential workers. Stay at home, flatten the curve, save our healthcare workers. This is so much bigger than us as individuals. And we can all make this better together by staying apart. Think about that today. Think about before you go out to the store for one thing. Is this really necessary? Before you go and you buy coffee because you're bored, is this essential? Think about the people around you before you think of your desires. I'm LizzabethRae from Witchy Tings and Crafty Things, coming to you from Isolationland. I hope you're staying safe and that you're well, and I'll talk to you again soon. Stay inside.